Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
I feel like.
Yeah, welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment. Come on up in here, man. Hit that like button, hit the poll, share the video, go on all your phones and hit that like button so we can start getting that movement together for 2024. You know, Passover feeling's going to be main up in here. You know, we're going to talk a little bit about Keith Thurman today. You know, and what he said about that bull crap Bill Haney be spitting that nonsense. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about up-and-coming fights this weekend, Jake Paul card and all that stuff, man. Come on in here. We're going to do, y'all going to do the talk. Oh, we got my good guy, Mike Lloyd. What it do, baby? What's going on? We got Mike Lloyd. He done hit for 400,000 on the parlay. My guy, Mike Lloyd, man. What's up, Mike? We got Lorenzo up in here. Yeah, man. A lot of fights this weekend. Like I said, we got fights every day. I mean, every weekend until after Christmas, until the new year. You know? Then things gonna slow down because PBC ain't gonna start nothing until March. So, you know, we're gonna have a little break. We'll have to watch the Zone and maybe ESPN, you know. And after that, you know, Amazon Prime time, baby. Amazon Prime, PBC, and Amazon Prime Showcase. Gervonta Tank Davis, and hopefully it's somebody we want to see. The walls are closing in on my guy Tank, though. Walls are closing in. He got to fight them fights. He got to fight them big fights. Nobody want to see no Pitbull Cruz. I don't, that's for sure. Do not want to see Pitbull Cruz, too. Tank don't want to see it either. So I think they're going to surprise us. I think they're going to surprise us, Mike, Lorenzo, whoever else in here. They're going to surprise us with an opponent. I'm telling you now, I'm thinking it's going to be Frank Martin. I'm really thinking it's going to be Gervonta Tank Davis versus Frank Martin. If it ain't Pitbull Cruz. I hope it ain't Pitbull Cruz. But the walls closing in, man. He got to get up there and fight them dudes, man. No more of them, you know. Other fighters was good, champions and all that stuff, but it's better quality competition now. You know, because it ain't nothing about two more big fights at 135 for Tank. So Tank gonna have to get up there and start fighting them dudes, man. Over time and let somebody else take over, man. Or let somebody else take over, man. So y'all come on up in here. I'm gonna play a lot of Keith one-time Thurman interview today on the Boxing Voice. Shout out to the Haney Voice, Nestor Gibbs and the Haney Voice. Interviewing Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is killed. Oh my goodness, man. Wait till you guys hear this, man. Keith Thurman say, man, that's the trashiest stuff he's seen in a long time. You know, them guys, you know, they not, you know, what they say they are. But don't blame Keith for talking. Blame Bill Haney for mentioning his name. And mentioning Booth's name and trying to boost his son, talking about going up to 147 to fight the big dogs. When he need fighting the big dogs at 140. So Keith did an interview with Nestor Gibbs today, and that's called agitating as usual, you know. And Keith gave him a piece of his mind. Nestor just shaking his head. Keith said the whole fight was trash. The fighters are trash. You know, and he really broke it down in a boxing term because everybody know Keith Thurman can talk. And everybody knows Keith Thurman is an analyst. Everybody knows Keith Thurman knows boxing. You know, so if he break it down in a respectful way, you know, you just gotta listen to him. You might not like what he says, but you gotta listen to what he says. You know, if you don't want to hear harsh criticism, don't call him. Tell Bill Haney, stop calling him out. Stop calling his name. You know? It's crazy. Big Tony up in the house. What's up, Big Tony? Yeah. I don't want to hear why Keith ain't doing this. He said that about tell Bill Haney to shut up and stop bringing that man up. He basically told the little kid, to stay in his lane and fight them little guys down there before you come up here and get hurt. That's what he said. I mean, and he called Regis Prograis trash. He never seen a Spurs fighter fight that way. You know, but when I say it, you know, oh, I'm hating on Devin and all this bull crap and, you know, all this stuff. But when Keith was saying it, they couldn't say nothing. Because they know the truth. They know the way, what they doing. They're trying to build him up. You know, they got a painted picture of which way they want to run his career. You know? I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Oh, this interview was funny, man. He said, we're not longer going to call Regis Prograis flat-footed and can't move. We're gonna call him we're gonna call his the Riggaroo feet. I mean, Keith went in on Regis Prograis, man. Then he went on Devin Haney and said, man, you know, it ain't nothing but y'all guys talking about he got the newfound power and all this stuff. Where at? Keith Thurman said it ain't over 5 pounds. How much power did he get? He told him stop the nonsense, man. The kid is a good fighter. He's an excellent boxer. But the fight that he's fighting is just crazy. His opponent, Riggaroo, you know, he was terrible. But don't blame me. Blame Bill Haney. Blame Bill Haney. That's the one keep putting people names in his mouth. So we're going to listen to that and talk about that. We got Boston coming up this week. You know, my man Bam Rodriguez fights Sonny Edwards. What else we got going on? Jake Paul undercard coming up in there, you know. Franchise Cruz and Sadaja Green, Jake Paul fight. So, I mean, it's a lot of boxing again, Mike Lyon. Mike Lyon's a lot of boxing champ. Y'all need to stay in here and let's talk. Stop coming here and go out and just listen. Y'all, for some reason, you guys scared to come here and get this smoke, boy. I'll tell you. Come in and get the smoke and let me know what to think about what's going on in boxing, man. What's going on in boxing? One of my favorite fighters, Jaleel Hackett. He called in on, somebody sent me a video that he called in on Coach's show and told Devin Haney, I heard you was coming up. I'll be your Huckleberry. Shout out to my guy, Jaleel Hackett. Shout out to Jaleel Hackett, you know, talking about, you know, I'll be your Huckleberry. Devin, you want some smoke at 47? But you know that ain't gonna happen because Jaleel too young. Man, Devin Devin get no points out of fighting Jaleel Hackett. But shout out to Jaleel for wanting that smoke. Shout out to Jaleel to like, hey, let's do it. Let's do it. You know? I think it'd be a good fight, but Jaleel just too inexperienced for Devin right now. That's just my opinion. I think it'd be a good fight though. Young can go. Young can go, man. Young can go. So y'all come on up in here and tell me what you're looking forward to. Come on, we talking boxing. We talking boxing. Tell me what you're looking forward to. If you heard the interview on the Boxing Voice, let me know what you thought about it. I don't want you people coming in here and saying Keith Thurman a hater because it's Bill Haney's fault. Blame Bill Haney. Blame Bill Haney for capping. Mr. Cap City himself. Mr. Cap City himself. You know? He, like Keith said, man, the man is pushing the man a certain way and people can't see it, man. I mean, come on, man. I mean, even a blind man can see it. Even a blind man can see it. You know, if he's gonna move up to 47, make sure it's one of them unknown opponents. It ain't gonna be no champion or no Boots Ennis or Keith Thurman or none of them. You know, he just talking. We got people just popped up in here. Come on up in here. We talking boxing, man. If you heard the interview, let me know you heard the interview. Hit that like button while you're up in here, because I know y'all ain't gonna stay up in here because you ain't got no guts. You ain't got the guts to come up in here and stay in here, you know, and talk some boxing, man. You just want to come on up in here, look around and get fishy. But one time Thurman said, nah, man, let that man fight them little kids, man, before I hurt this dude, man. Let him fight them little kids, man. I hurt this guy, man. You know, he really killed Wiggle. I mean, he say, man, the man don't even know how to cut the wing off. How long you been boxing? He'll not put his foot on the outside because all the man Devin did was pivot the whole fight. He broke that shit down so eloquently. He broke it down so eloquently, man. You know, we got Tony K up in the house. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to, I'm gonna play a little bit of that. You know, I'm looking forward. I think they fight Friday, Mike Larry. If you're still in here, Lorenzo. What franchise cruising that Jake Paul card? What is that? Friday or Saturday? I think it's a Friday card. I don't know why it's a Friday card, but I think it's a Friday card. So, you know, I want to see how Shadage and franchise are going to look, but I think Shadage is going to be too young or too strong for franchise. And franchise gas after that 6th round her gas is just done. She ain't got no gas. So it's a lot going on. Carissa Shields still whining and complaining, but the guy that put the video out say she's a habitual liar. She's lying. She's lying. So there's a lot going on, man. What y'all want to talk about? Come on, y'all. Come on up in here. You know, don't get scared. Come on up here. That comment section should be moving. Moving and grooving. It should be moving and grooving. You know, watch out what you ask for. Watch out what you ask for, because you just might get it. And you just not might like. See, Bill ain't dumb. Bill saying these names to promote Devin, and I understand that. Because if Devin did get up there with one of them boys, one of them dudes punish him real bad, knock him out viciously, Bill couldn't blame nobody but himself. He couldn't blame nobody but himself. You know what I mean? He living his life for a son. Not just his manager, his promoter, but he living his life through a son. You can see it. You can see it. They really doing it. You know, but don't get the son hurt. Don't get him hurt. Slow him down, like Keith Thurman said. Slow the little kid down. Man, I'll tell you, man, boxing is then, you know, I think boxing going to start off slow next year, but after March, when PBC had their first fight, I think it's going to pick back up in the first quarter of the year. So that's what I think is going to happen, and hopefully we'll get some entertaining fights. Not just anybody, entertaining fights, and hopefully they not just throwing anybody on pay-per-view. No more throwing anybody on pay-per-view. You with Amazon Prime. Amazon, the second richest company in the world. You know, come on. Tony K said, unfortunately, lots of folks do that. We both know someone who used to do that with their daughter. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. They fight Friday the 15th. Yeah, see? See, I know I wasn't crazy. So they fight Friday, so the weigh-in is Thursday, so that fight is coming up. Oh man. Yeah, man. So that's we got fights all weekend, like I said, man. Shout out to boxing. Shout out to boxing. Shout out to Jake Paul. MVP promotion. Y'all may go sign with Jake Paul. Y'all want to get in some fights, man, because Jake Paul promotional company gonna be in top 3 in a minute. Top 3 or 4 in a minute. You watch what I tell you. They're gonna surpass Golden Boy. All y'all boxing need to do, go talk to the guy. Go talk to the guy. Jake Paul pay-per-views is better than a whole bunch of people, everybody. You know, Jake Paul pay-per-views is better than a whole bunch of people, man. But yeah, I'm gonna wait till a little bit more people come up in here. Let me know you up in here. I'm gonna play some of this interview. Keith Thurman, that's the gears of the Haney voice. You know, I'm gonna play a little bit of that, and y'all let me know what you think. And like I said before, don't blame him. Blame Bill Haney for calling him out, saying his name, and he gave them real facts. Say both of them trash. Stay where you at, little man. You're a good fighter, but don't get hurt coming up to the big boys. 5 pounds is 5 pounds. You ain't no pop like that. You know? So if you want to get the man hurt, somebody will talk the shit. You got the right guy. You know, you got the right guy, but you know, if you really think about it, at 47, if you want a money fight, if Devin did move up, it'd be keeping Devin. Because Earl and Terrence are not going to fight Keith. Boots is not a money fight. Boots is not a money fight. Hate to say it. Boots in the same limbo. Boots got to get out there and fight somebody too. Stop fighting these cab drivers and all this stuff, man. Boots either got to go out there, showcase his talent. But I told y'all, he screwed up. He really screwed up when he decided not to go on Gervonta Tank Davis' undercard and wanted to be a headline of his own fight. He wanted to be the headline of his own fight. And how did that go? Anybody see that? Tank and Ryan made 1.2 million pay-per-view. Boots could have been seen from 1.2 million pay-per-view in the 50,000 million trillion people that streamed the fight. So if Boots want to blame somebody about his career, he got to blame himself. Stop making stupid decisions. You know, stop making stupid decisions. You want to headline your own show, fine. But you could have had been the co-fight on Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia undercard, but you chose not to. You could have been seen with all these people in the world, but you chose not to. Swallow your pride, champ. Swallow your pride. Now you're the email champ, which belt, the IBF email champ that they took from Terrence Crawford, and you still ain't got no fight. You ain't got a promoter now because Showtime is closed. Showtime is done. You know, now you got to go try to find a promoter. But are they going to match you right? That's Eddie Hearn. You know how Eddie Hearn is. Eddie Hearn been doing good with Richard Hitchens. I'm going to say that. Eddie Hearn been promoting Richard Hitchens real well, y'all. Real well. So, you know, these guys got to step up the plate in 2024. Even Keith got to fight somebody over time. I don't want to see nothing else. Stanonis, you know, somebody, you know it ain't going to be Crawford. We know it ain't going to be Earl. Move up to 54. Don't just talk about it, Keith. Move up to 54, get some of that smoke. You know, we got Erich and Lubin up there. We got, now J-Rock moved to 60. We got the Tower Inferno up there. We got a whole bunch of people. We got Jamel Charlo up there, Keith. That'd be a good fight, Keith Thurman, Jamel Charlo. You know, don't let 47 hold it down, man. It's some fights. Move up to 154, get some of that smoke. Stop waiting on them dudes at 47. Oh, go fight Bruce Ennis. You know, even though it's not a money fight, I know you fit 33, you want the money now, but I mean 33, 34. I know. But sometimes you got to make a strategic decision that you're not going to get the money fights. You're not going to get the money fights no more. So build your way up again. If you want to stay in there, you got to build your way up, champ. You know? Don't listen to Devin Haney and Bill Haney, because Devin ain't saying, he out your motherfucking mind. That Bill just yapping. Yapping. You heard Terrence Crawford said. That's Bill just yapping. That's all. He yapping. He living his life through his son. They getting on him now. You know, but he doing what he supposed to do. I'm going to keep saying that. He doing what he supposed to do. But how would a Keith Thurman and Devin Haney fight go? How long would it last? I got to ask you guys. Come on up in here. Come on up in here and let me know, hypothetical. If Keith Thurman and Devin Haney for how long would it last? I give it for 5 rounds at the most. 5 rounds at the most. Keep going straight to him. Straight to him. Cutting the ring off. And batter him. He will batter that kid, man. Like you said. You know? Boost email. You got mail belt? Oh man, you know, I know Boots wanted that fight. See, Boots got that belt, and so now he said, "Well, I'm a champion. These guys, hey, Big Tone, he can like, I'm a champion now. These guys gonna come on. They're gonna come try to get this belt." I don't hear nobody trying to get that belt. I'm telling you, man. 147 is not nothing. I told y'all last year that the 2 weight classes was going to be 140 and 154. That were all the fighters at 140, 154. But I'm giving them the 68 a little props too. 68 got some fighters. 68 got some fighters, man. You know? So maybe these guys might have to just move up and fight somebody. Or stay at 47 and keep whining about fights. You know? Dude, gonna stay at 47, keep whining about fights, don't get a fight but once a year. Or move to 54 where there's a plethora of fighters that you can fight. You know, Keith, you get to the end of your career, champ, you can make that move. You can make that move. If you're not going to fight Boots, because it ain't a money fight. You know, Crawford and Spence not going to fight you. Who else can you fight at 47? So he might have to make a strategic decision and move up to 54. And he said that on the interview. That might just have to move up to 54. So this is the boxing merry-go-round, you guys. This is the boxing merry-go-round. You know, and hopefully somebody will stop it and 2 people jump off and get the fight. You know, Big Tony say 4 rounds. Keep KOs Devin. Real quick. 4 rounds. I'm with you. It ain't going that long. I mean, and when y'all hear this stuff, man, y'all gonna be like, oh my God. But don't blame him, like I said. You know, when you call somebody and you want his take on the fight and trying to sell him and Devin, and he just downplay that shit and start disrespecting both fighters, you brought it on yourself. You brought it on yourself. You know, what can little man do? You know, but we're gonna see. These guys got to get in the damn ring, man. Come on up in here. We pumping, baby. Come on up in here. Let's do some talking. I'm gonna play this interview, a little bit of it. Let's hear what Keith Thurman got to say about the fight, Devin Haney and the Prograis fight. You know, and what's next for him. And he just break it down. It tells the truth. He said, but you know, if they really want to fight now, you know, money talk, bullshit walks, of course. If you really want to get your son hurt, money talk, bullshit walks. But this is what you guys see now. Bill Haney is all over the place. He called Matias. You know what I mean? He called Boots out, Keith Thurman out. You know what I mean? He called everybody out except the people he should be calling out. He called everybody else up the people he should be calling out. So that just showed that he's all over the place promoting his he promoting his son. You know what I mean? That motherfucker was born alive. What's up, my guy, Jay? Hey, guy. Oh, he came on. Jay, did you hear the interview? Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and hit the poll. Did you hear the Keith Thurman interview on the Haney voice, the boxing voice? Man, I'm telling y'all now, I'm gonna play that interview, man. Oh my God, he went in. He told me, he really said, stop calling me for this stupid shit. You just clout chasing my name. You know, even though I ain't fighting, I ain't fought that much. Stop using my name, man. You know damn well you ain't fighting me or Boots. You know, but you know, hey, man. You know, the Haneyites are so pumped of that win. When Keith Thurman said that wasn't even something to get pumped about. You know, the man was tailor-made for him. But when I say it, I'm wrong. I'm hating J.A. Big Tony, Lorenzo, Mike Larry. When I say shit like this, I'm a hater. I'm a hater. You know, it's always facts over feelings on my show, but y'all don't take it. Y'all call me a hater. It's true. I don't understand why you Haney-ites cannot see it, man. You cannot see it. Then I heard, listen to some dude said, Devin Haney got the best record from 40 on down. I'm like, what? Oh my God, I say what? and look, see, I can break it down like this. His best fight is Lomachenko. Reed has been done. Reed has actually lost his last fight, but they gave him the fight, and he got knocked down. You know what I mean? So really, you want to give him this is what you want to do. You want to give him the fight with Lomachenko, right? All right. Well, let's use Lomachenko as an example. Lomachenko beat Lenoir before Devin did. He beat Comey. You know, Lomachenko got a Jakatani. Lomachenko got a record champ. You know, Gary Russell Jr. I mean, man, Lomachenko record is high. The people he fought is high. You gotta give him props. You gotta give him his props. But y'all don't want to get even Teofimo, Josh Taylor, Richard Comey. Who was the TO fight? It ain't coming to me, but you know, it'll come to me. I mean, come on, man. And the thing about it, they fought dudes when they was in their prime, not all of them in their 30s. 32, 35, 36, 34. Y'all come on up in here. Let me know what you think about the Keith Thurman interview. You know, what you think about the fights coming up this weekend? You know, but like J.A. said, what do you think about the La Hoya, the dude that just been caught in another lie? And he is so good at it too, boy. Oh, Bill Haney is so good at that line, man. I mean, it's just crazy, man. I mean, man, I'll tell you, man. It's just funny, but like I said, when I say there's a problem. But you know, let me. We got the people in here. Stay up in here, man. Let me know on which I ain't gonna. You know, I'm gonna play it in spurts, little part, and I'm gonna stop it. Tell me what you think, JJ. These motherfuckers easy, you know, because he gives them content to get paid from. Yeah, exactly. Man, these dudes is riding the wave, J.A. They riding the wave.
And they put on some good shows for the fans. Those are my two favorite fights of the year from the Monsters. So I'm giving it to them. But Benavidez had two great fights. Inoue just had one. So Benavidez is my fighter of the year.
So he just said the same thing I've been saying. Y'all let me know who's y'all fighter of the year. My fighter of the year this year, 2023, is David Benavidez. 2000 is David Benavidez. That's my fighter of the year. David Benavidez, he has some hell of a fights. He had some hell of a fights, man. So Keith Thurman say that's his fighter of the year, David Benavidez, man. You know, so David been putting on some shows, and if he fight who he's supposed to fight next year, he gonna be in the runnings again. You know, he gonna be in the run. He gonna be in the runnings again, man. You know. Yeah, so let's listen a little bit what Keith got to say, man. Y'all come on up in here, let me know, man. Don't be running in and out. Talk.
That's just how it is, man. When it comes to this weekend, like I said, that was a weak card. That was some weak pickup right there of a title. It happens in boxing sometimes, but Haney's got a lot of competition out there that could be great. You know, I know he's left 135 and this, oh, I'm so much stronger and this and that. Pimp, it's 5 pounds, Pimp. Please don't be making a big deal about 5 pounds. Okay. That water rate was, oh, I was able to take more off days. Like, yeah, bro. Okay. You were chilling. Okay. That was easy work. Okay. Like, calm down. You can't lose 5 pounds. Like, you can lose 5 pounds for water weight. You know, you can lose 5 pounds in one day, man. We're boxers. We've done it. UFC fighters, boxers, wrestlers, they all know you can lose 5 pounds in a day. So
he said the easiest belt you could have picked up. Then he say, you know, Devin crying about 5 pounds. 5 pounds. So what he's saying is he's ducking Shakur and Tank Davis. That's what Keith trying to say. He's ducking Shakur and Tank Davis. I don't know about that, but even though Keith right, he know about it more than me. I just don't want Devin looking like a skeleton no more. I don't want him looking like a skeleton. You know, he's beginning to be a big youngin', man. He's beginning to be a big youngin'. I just don't want him looking like a skeleton no more. Keith right, you know, it's just 5 pounds. So where his punching power at? No, I mean, so, but yeah. These Haneyites, J.A., these dudes, you know, they're gonna just keep giving people fake information, you know, boosting up their guy instead of being real about stuff. But you know, it is what it is. That's how they're going to do it.
140, it's whatever. You know, can't ever call Devin Haney stronger. He's gonna be stronger. Like, no, speed kills. He had a very good performance with his speed. But it was, you know, it was just boxing at its finest. And I feel sorry for Prograis, but, you know, there's just a part of me that's got to do it, man. If you can't cut off the ring, okay, if you got flat feet, okay, Canelo's got flat feet, but Canelo can, you know, he can work the ring, okay?
You heard that? Canelo got flat feet, but he cuts off the ring. So why Riggaroo couldn't cut off the ring? You know, but when I say this stuff, it's a problem. When I said it's a problem. Now you listen to somebody who's going to tell you the truth. You're going to listen to somebody that's going to tell you the truth, man. I mean, if you know boxing, you can tell these things, man. You know, people just don't see it because he whitewashed via Prograis. But Keith said in the interview the same thing I said. Really, after the Josh Taylor fight, he ain't did nothing. Nothing. You know, and it ain't about me hating on Devin, trying to discredit him. That was a hell of a fight, a hell of a performance he put on against a guy tailor-made for him. But, you know, some people just don't want to hear that stuff, man. But you're going to hear it today. You know, you called this man out, did all that talking. You know what I mean? Thurman fits his mold to fight through under 5'8", 30 plus without long arm. But Haney won't fight him because he doesn't know if he still has it. Yeah. But Keith still fast. See, and that's another thing. Keith ain't flat-footed. He's still fast. He's still one of the hardest punches at 47. You know what I mean? Bill Haney would not take that chance to get his son hurt in that ring. Because there's nothing Devin Haney can do to Keith Thurman. Nothing. Nothing at all, man. You know, and that's what Keith was mentioning in this video. The kid that can't punch. He can't punch. You know, the man, he said, Regis couldn't even cut the ring off. That's boxing 101. You know, what happened to the finish? He had him hurt. He could have finished him. So there's a lot goes into it. The same stuff I said before this interview today, but yet I'm a Devin Haney hater. Jay, I'm a Devin Haney hater, champ. You know?
And you can't cut off the ring. And you can't just be in the ring with somebody who can box and has a real boxing IQ, then you're not called a flat-footed fighter no more. That's called Riggaroo feet. Okay? You can't catch a man who's boxing and turning and working angles, then you got worse than duck feet. You got Riggaroo feet, boy, because that footwork was just nowhere, man. He didn't know what to do. He couldn't move forward. He couldn't move. He just didn't know what to do, man. Everything was unanswered for, and it was just not a good performance and just not a good showing. There was no action. There was no tug and war. Yeah, it just is what it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Keith even said, man, it was funny. Rolly would give Devin a better fight than Regis Prograis. And I agree. Rolly would give him a better fight. It's like Regis didn't want it, man. It's like he lost every sense of boxing ability he had his last fight. His last fight, man. How you not know how to cut the ring off, man? I don't understand, Jay. I just don't. I know he's flat-footed, he's slow, and all that. I mean, but is this what they want? I give it to him. I was Keith. I wouldn't be. I like, nah. Bring him up here. Give me my money. Let me show y'all that is what they say is levels to this. Let me show you guys that is levels to this. Don't just come in here and do all that talking. You know what I mean? And then after that, you say you call us the Brim Matias and all these other people. He never has, but he'll show out on Red Cats. Yeah, Red Cats. Oh God. Tank beat Red Cats out of shape, beat him out the ring. You know what I mean? Thurman should welcome the fight instead of talking it down. No, I mean, but if you welcome the fight, Jay, let me ask you something. Would you put your money on that they will fight Keith Thurman or Boots Ennis? Even Polly Molly Ollie say, don't listen to that shit. He said that today. Don't listen to that. They just talking. The risk is not worth it. And I know y'all don't like Keith and all that, but y'all got to stop the nonsense, man. Y'all got to stop the nonsense.
It is. It was an easy fight for Haney. He needs to be in there with higher caliber fighters. I mean, there's a list. There's a big old list of fighters that's got a lot more skills and talent that could put up a greater fight when it comes to the effort and just skill wise. I mean, Rolly, for instance, would have been way more deadly and dangerous. I mean, he's a wild one too. He's rough. He's not like fine-tuned, polished, perfect boxing. Like, he's a rough and a tough one. But he gave Tank a heck of a fight, and I just think he's a bigger threat. From what he's running away from at 135, the talent in that division. He's still got a fighter, big names like a Ryan Garcia, something that might make a good fight at 140. Yeah, but he was able to pack the house, but I think that just shows the desperation of the city of seeing a fight, baby. They don't get boxing like that, and boxing is hot. Jake Paul is packing arenas all around America, and that's not real boxing either, man. People are fight fans.
Damn, he actually saying that wasn't real boxing. That's a damn shame. He's like, no, but it's free to say, okay, motherfucker, let's do it. But he said that at the end of this video. He said that. He's like, if they really think they want to work, let's do it. That's what he said. Because, like Neff said, really, think about it. And I said it earlier. Who at 47 that Keith can have a good pay-per-view with? Crawford and Spencer, they're not going to fight him. They're not fighting him, like he said. So, Devin, that'll be a pay-per-view fight. It'll be a good pay-per-view fight. The fight might not be good, but it'll be a good one. Devin going to be running like a motherfucker. That's for sure. He going to be putting the Rigos on. Because he might blow up to 165. 165 when he rehydrates. Keith Thurman blowing up to 180. So, it'll be a big difference. Big difference. But don't blame me. You got to blame them for bringing it out, man. For bringing it up. For bringing it up, man. But yeah, it's fight week. We got my man. Bam Rodriguez and Sonny Edwards coming up this week. I think that's Sonny Edwards he fight. Sonny Edwards coming up this weekend. Jake Paul fight this Friday. Franchon Cruz and Shadeja Green fight this Friday. So, I'm looking forward to some of that stuff, man. Especially the Franchon Cruz and Shadeja Green. I'm gonna see what today's gonna look like. Franchon, the old veteran, you know, she still got a little teeny bit left, but after the 6th round, she's done. She's winded. You know, I hope she come in the best shape of her life. She got to come in the best shape of her life, man, to beat Shadeja Green. If she don't, it's going to be a problem. If she don't come in the best shape of her life, it's going to be a real big problem, man. And Shadeja going to whitewash her. But Shadeja runs out of gas, too. See, that's the difference, you know. That's the difference. That's why, you know, they do all that talking. When Clarissa told Shadeja, whenever you ready, they ain't making that fight no time soon. Clarissa should have whitewashed Shadeja Green. Deja ain't got it but one punch, overhand right. That's it. Overhand right. So I'm looking forward to seeing some women boxing back, man. I can't wait to see some women boxing, man. But let's listen to a little bit more of Keith Thurman, a little bit more.
Come out on a Saturday night and they want to do something with their time and their money and get a little bit of entertainment. And some people really like the fight life. So, you know, I think it was great for the city of Oakland. I think there was a lot of positive things done, but it was nowhere near. I was done watching it after several rounds. I could have done anything. I was just playing with my daughter.
But obviously, a fight with you and him plays out differently. You have the IQ. You know how to cut the ring off, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. He's in there with a no IQ fighter. Just a completely different caliber, you know. I know he invited me to the fight to watch, and I'm very glad I didn't fly out there and waste my dang time. But he's just not entertaining, man. I don't really think they need to be jumping up weight divisions. Maybe that's just something they want on the history books, something that his daddy's telling him to do. I think there's a lot of work. I think there's a lot of easy money for him to clean up at 140. But yeah, I mean, my hands would get on that boy, you know. My hands would get on that boy, man. Exactly. Oh my God. Women boxing is born. They should fight in bathing suits. Benzo's stupid. Go ahead, Benzo. Go ahead, man. You can't do that, man. Women boxing. So you mean to tell me, Benzo, you mean to tell me the Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano fight was born? Or the Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall fight was born? Man, you out your damn mind, man. Your fight was nowhere near born, man. Get out of here, man. Shit, women, at the beginning of last year, women was the one, yeah, he felt like a sexist. Women was the one that got the shit started, really. Don't call you a sexist, man. Last year, really, the women fights was the ones that got the stuff started. You know, they was the one that got it started. That's what happened. And then all the fights started happening. Them women really got it started, man. They really did. But that was a sexist comment, man. That was a sexist comment, Benzo. You know, let's keep the... Oh, my God. I put my hands in that little boy, man. A lot of different fighters would be able to just put up more of a fight. I love his skills. You know, I love his boxing tactics.
Yeah. He love the skill, the love of boxing tactics, but you know, it like I said, man, Butch comedies, man. I don't want to see the kid get hurt for real, even though I don't like him, you know, because I think his father just doing a lot of talking. You're gonna get his son hurt, man.
Like I said, as a spectator, it's boring. I don't like watching none of that. I think it's a waste of time, you know, but because I'm a world-class fighter, I can acknowledge the world-class talent, the ring IQ, the angles, the speed that he brings into the ring. But when you're watching it, man, I mean, Devin Haney is less entertaining than a Floyd Mayweather fight. And he's got less dog, you know. At least Floyd has...
Oh, who do Keith Thurman sound like? What did I say yesterday? What did I say yesterday? And this was today. That man don't have no dog. Him, Shakur Stevenson, Richard Hitchens. Him, Shakur Stevenson, Richard Hitchens, Keyshawn Davis. They don't have no dog in them, man. They is Keyshawn got a little bit more dog than the rest of them. But when they get somebody hurt or they got the ability to beat, they don't put the press on them. They are so fine with winning a 10 or 12 round decision. You know, they don't want to take I understand, you know. You know, they don't want to take no, I'm going to call it a leap of faith. A leap of faith to try to knock the dude out. You know, fans want to see KO. They don't want to see you run around and jab niggas all day long. It just shit changed. No shit changed. Unless you're a super fan. Unless you're a super fan of a fighter. Unless you're a super fan of a fighter, y'all. That's the people want to see it, man. Other than that, people don't want to see that stuff, man. But I love this because now they're going to call your bluff. They're going to call his bluff. And I ain't talking about Devin. I'm talking about his daddy. His daddy's bluff. They're going to call his daddy's bluff. You know? Send a contract. Send a contract. Call Al. You know, we can make it work on PBC. We can make it work on the new Amazon Prime. You know? Oh, man, with J.A. Call the man bluff. You know, let's see what them Haney say there. Because you know they're going to disrespect them, say he ain't been in the ring long, he ain't did nothing, all this. I bet y'all wouldn't bet your house on it. All you Haney fans would not bet your house on that shit. I guarantee you. Y'all do all that talking. I hope it happens, boy. I love that shit.
Tremendous speed, and he had the capacity to set it up. And once he knew he could set you up with a feint or two, or boom, 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 he'd pop you with that overhand right all night. He'd catch you with the check hook. He'd do a little bit of body.
You're talking about Floyd Mayweather.
I just think Floyd had more dog, more action. You know, he would land good shots, and Haney's just not a risk taker, man. He's it's almost like a combination of a little bit of Floyd when it comes to speed and movement, but then after that, it's like Bivol. You know, if you remember what Bivol did to Canelo, he was very cookie cutter. He wasn't taking chances. He's like, I'm just gonna win. I'm gonna get these rounds. You're not winning, and it's over. Another thing too, the buildup of that fight, it was basically the trainer talking trash. I always think that's weak. When fighters don't build up their own fights, I always think that's a little weak. But that's all I really got to say about that, man. Very uninteresting.
It sounds like you don't want to entertain it, because you're giving mixed signals. You would put on. It says you would put hands on them, but then you also sound like you won't entertain the offer. So, would you entertain an offer?
I mean, look, after the fight, he said they got to look at their options, do this and that. Man, he got too many options, man. Ain't nobody interested in that kid. That's the problem. I'm not interested. It's whack. The way he boxes is weak. The way they promote is weak. You know, got to deal with another daddy's boy. Man, you know.
Hey, you know, y'all know now. Yeah, if y'all don't know, you know, Keith Thurman undefeated when it comes to the daddy boys. Sean Porter, daddy boy. Danny Garcia, daddy boy. Robert Guerrero, daddy boy. You know, so, you know, it is what it is, man. He's undefeated when he's fighting them daddy boys, man. But don't blame Keith Thurman. Blame Bill Haney for bringing his name into it. And so what? Keep trashing him, and he needs to trash him. But you got to respect the man, because the man know more than all of us. Wait, I was thinking about Clarissa earlier, and she thinks she can take on Keith Thurman. Clarissa just runs her mouth. I mean, Javion, let me give my man a shout out. I mean, Javion, I am so really getting tired of Clarissa Shields, man. Even though that's my girl, I'm trying to get her. I'm gonna try my best to get her on the show. I'm still trying to, but sometimes she let her pride and ego get in the way of reality. say Keith Thurman, no talent. And who else he was talking about? He ain't got no talent. I'm like, what the? I'm like, Clarissa Shields, shut up, girl. Just shut up. Sometimes you need to shut the fuck up and just go about your business. I don't want to sound like Benzo, but you need to stay in your place. LaVar Ball. Stay in your place, girl. We listen to Keith Thurman interview on the Haney voice, the Boston voice, the Haney voice. Talking that stuff. Hit that like button. All y'all people just jumped up in here, hit the poll, come up in here. What you think? If Keith Thurman did actually fight Devin Haney, how long would the fight go? That's what I want to know. For all the people just came in here, hit that like button, please, and help the channel and put the views, go on all your other phones and hit the like button. We got to start getting these likes up so everybody can see the show, man. 2024 should be new and improved with Butter Entertainment. But he just totally dissed Devin Haney. Told me they ain't worth it. The kid can't punch. Don't blame him. Don't blame him. You cannot blame Keith Thurman on this interview. You got to blame Bill Haney. You got to blame Bill Haney. We got my guy AJ up in the building. What's up, champ? And the thing what gets me, what piss me off, because, a lot of you guys can't face reality. Y'all think I be hating on Devin and all that stuff. But when other fighters said, y'all shake your head and approve it. But when me as the podcaster said the same thing he done said, y'all say I'm idiot. Y'all say I'm hating. If anybody you're going to respect them analyzing boxing, knowing what he's talking about is Keith Thurman. It's Keith Thurman. And he didn't say nothing wrong. Everything he said was right. Regis fought like a rookie, a bum, trash. Devin don't got no killer instinct. The same shit I've been saying. He was pivot. Go look at Devin last 3 fights. He pivoted to the left all the fucking time. He pivoted to the left. He pivoted. He just said every single thing that kid did. And read the Prograis. Oh man, don't say that. Wait. It say, oh no, you know what? And I was on somebody else's channel came past me, AJ, in the damn poll, that poll didn't show up. So I don't know if it's YouTube or what, but it says, is Bill Haney capping about fighting Thurman? 78% said yes, 22% says no. Yeah, so people ain't crazy. I thought y'all might have been crazy. People know. Yeah, people ain't crazy. They know he's capping. He's talking all that bullshit, man. It's just crazy and unfortunate. Like they caught him in a lie about Matias yesterday, telling me he gonna fight Matias and called him and all this stuff. He want to fight Boots and then he even met Turncoff. Turncoff said, "Come on, Bill, stop the madness." Bill need to stop the bullshit. It's starting to seem like he's living his life through his son. Don't elevate your son to something that's going to get him hurt. Because moving up to 47, maybe his body is moving him up. But if he can stay at 40, there's a lot of fights down there he can make. There's a lot of fights. He said it ain't about the belt no more. But if you move up to 47, you ain't. Boots, Turncoff got the belts at 47. You ain't fighting none of them. Keith Thurman is the name. You ain't gonna fight him. So you even gonna fight Mario Barrios or Josh Taylor probably. Them the two I can see him probably fighting at 47. But yeah, he is. Hey, Bill can sell your wife. Bill can sell your daughter. Bill is a used car salesman, champ. Hey, AJ, I'm with you on that, champ. Hey, man. And that's what I always say, though. I can't fault Bill Haney. He's doing his job, and he's doing it real good. But you got to stop lying. If you're going to lie, you got to be a little slicker. Y'all hit the like button, join members only, join Patreon, man. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber, man. Bill got to be a little bit more slicker, though, AJ. You know, they catching them in these lies, man. You know, calling these big guys out, but he calling their name out because he know they big known people and they can keep Devin Haney name in the system. You know, but Keith Thurman broke it down. He breaking it down. Don't blame Keith. Don't blame him for telling the truth. We got 2 cents boxing in the building. He's like, Bill is a good liar. Keep your listening for your next lie. Oh, we got my guy Wills, the Steel, Jamal, Steroid, man, and Pacquiao. Yes, he was on Steroid. Hill in the building. But like I said, don't blame me. Don't blame me. Don't blame Keith Thurman. Blame Bill Haney if you're going to blame anybody. Keith just came back on this interview 32 on the Haney voice today, the boxing voice, and said every single fucking thing I said last since the fight was over. But y'all killed me like Jamal Hill. He kills me. All new. Get a man his credit. I am. Keep him giving his credit. But then Keith trashed him. See, keep that man name out your mouth. Keep the man name out your mouth. Listen a little bit. Let's listen.
Man, it don't feel. Obviously, I'm not excited off rip. You know what I'm saying? If something else would have happened, if it would have looked a little different, maybe if he even fought with more dog in him, maybe it would have got a little bit more respect out of me. But you know, I mean, that was easy work, and so you know, it's just you could have done more. If it's that easy, you should have beat his ass. Man, you don't even hit hard, and they was thinking about stopping the fight. Okay?
And that's what I was saying yesterday. But y'all was killing me. He don't hit hard from 5 pounds, and they was thinking about stopping the fight. And what I said yesterday, he don't have the dog in him. But people like Jamal Hill coming here killing me, talking about I'm hating. You know what I mean? He don't have it, man. I just be speaking facts, and y'all be killing me about speaking facts, man. Everybody else was saying it, but when I said, y'all say I'm hating on the kid. Y'all say I'm hating on him. It's not hate, it's facts over feelings. You know? Like he said earlier in his interview, Regis Prograis act like he didn't know nothing. Nothing. The man pivoted to his left the whole fucking fight, and all you had to do was pivot to smooth to your right. You already a southpaw, triple jab, throw the right hook, force him to come up to your left. But he ain't do nothing. He stood right in front of him, mid-range, and let Devin pick him apart. I mean, come on, man. But I don't know. I don't know boxing.
Hey, the trainers didn't even like that shutout, man. So it's interesting. Like I said, man, I don't know who really wants to fight somebody like him. I think there are good fights out there. I think there are good names out there. Ever wanted to lose weight only to lose motivation?
Yeah, I mean, but you know, it keep like J.A. say, if I'm Keith Thurman, I call it bluff. But Keith say he don't want to hurt the little kid. Oh man, Big Tony say only fight 140. Only fight 140. I want to see it. Antoine Wilson versus Devin Haney. Said Antoine wasn't his first fight at 140. AJ said, yeah, when Bill got a hold of Matias' real team, they didn't even speak English. That's why they hugged up on him. They hung up. Oh yeah, okay. The dude can't hold it against him. He's not a dog. He's a good boxer. And Keith said he was a good boxer. He's a good boxer. But like I said, 2 cents, people got to know this. I've been trying to teach people this. You can still try to knock a nigga out. You had the man, that's the second fight he was in that after the 9th round, Reeves ain't want no more smoke. He could have went in and finished Reeves, but he's so cautious and all this. People don't care, want to see that stuff. They don't want to see it. You know, they want to see a fight. You know what I mean?
You know, I think there's a few fights that could be made next year that'll be big. There'll probably be I don't know if I'll get a chance to ever see Crawford or anything like of that level, but you know, Ennis is finally elevated to some level of status. And it's weird, man. I've been doing this my whole life, so I'm not really satisfied where boxing's at when it comes to the division of breaking out super champion titles and regular champion titles, man. Like, I think it's a little whack, but we just need to get some action. I think 2024 will bring some decent action into the welterweight division. A lot of these young names want to make a name for themselves through fighting Keith Thurman. And so Devin Haney is no different, man. You know, they want names on the resume. They want respectable checks. And they probably want to do something bigger and better than what they just did. And Thurman can do that. We can easily do that, you know. It won't be one-sided like that. So, but you know, you keep moving up in weight classes and fighting the best, man. Just like Canelo, you're gonna get got, you know. So they gotta be careful, and that's why they know, you know, we gotta go look at the drawing board and X, Y, Z. Let them take their time. Let them enjoy.
And that's another thing. After he done called everybody out, then they say, oh, yeah, we got to go look at the drawing board. What kind of stuff is that? Benzo said, Haney, new face of the black boxing. So he just the new face of the black boxing now. Come on, Benzo, you're starting to sound a little racist, man. You cut it out, champ. I mean, even say new face of boxing or whatever. Well, we all know he's not the face of boxing. You know what I mean? Haney is nowhere near Floyd Mayweather level. He can't fight like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, he got a whole bunch of knockouts. Benzo, he's not even on the old Floyd. Exactly. He's not even a 36, 37-year-old Floyd, man. You know, I understand. So I can see now you Mexican, right? Am I correct? So, you know, let's talk boxing and not make it a black, white, and Mexican thing. You know what I mean? You know, one thing I can say, what none of these guys, what you mean, Haney? What are you talking about? Well, Haney a good boxer. Let me say this, man, Benzo. You can say whatever you want about Floyd Mayweather. Okay, none of these dudes right now beat Floyd Mayweather, the old pretty boy Floyd. None of them. Floyd was a knockout artist until he started hurting his hand. But you wouldn't know that. You know what I mean? So I don't understand what you're saying. He passed people up and stuff like that when he hasn't even had a good fight but Lomachenko. I mean, come on, man. You got to talk. Ignore Benzo. He's like, yeah, you're right. Nah, it ain't no stay in your lane. Don't act like that racist on this channel, champ. That's all I'm going to say, man. You sound like a racist, champ.
Boy, their victory, and let's just see how eager they are to get back into the ring, and then who? You know, I mean, I heard they got their eyes set on a few people at 147, and I think if he wants his son to keep having easy money fights like that, I think they're out there for him. I think he can keep fighting a lot of flat-footed fighters. Now
you heard me say he can keep fighting a lot of flat-footed fighters. But when I say that, my guy Jamal Hill get on me and say, "Oh, Lou, you just hating." Everybody knows the man was tailor-made, man. Oh man, we got Eric in the building. We have the little Tweety bird. The little Tweety bird, Eric. Oh man, Eric, what's going on, champ? Let me salute my guy Eric, man. I'm listening to a Keith Thurman interview on the Haney Voice. If y'all haven't heard it, go on the Haney Voice, the Boston Voice / Haney Voice, and listen to Keith Thurman crush Devin Haney and Regis Prograis. And Bill Haney for capping. But don't blame Keith Thurman. Do not blame Keith Thurman, you guys. I'm gonna time you out. First person blame Keith Thurman, I'm timing you out. Because he wasn't the one called Devin Haney out. Devin Haney called him out. I mean, Bill Haney called him out. Just for clout chasing. You know what I mean? You do be hating. Yeah, but I said the same thing Keith Thurman said. The same thing Keith Thurman said, man. Y'all hit the like button. You know, if you haven't heard the video is on the Haney Voice, man. Let me know what you think. Hit that like, hit the poll, man. And Keith Thurman said he will hurt that man. He will hurt the kid. He will hurt him. And I want you guys to do me a favor. Let's go hypothetical. If they did fight Keith Thurman, Devin Haney, how many rounds would it go? How many rounds would it go? And if I think you're trolling, I might time you out. I'm letting you know now. Depends on 1 minute. You Mexican, 1 minute you Cuban, 1 minute you black. Make up your mind. Haney at 25 is not more accomplished than Floyd at 25. Keith should fight him. He got something to say every fight. Exactly. And at the end of the video, Two said Keith Thurman did say that. He said, but if you really want this smoke, send a contract. Send a contract. AJ never said I'm Mexican, but Mexican good boxers. Yeah, he never said. So what you think about that? I mean, it's just crazy.
They, especially people that are bigger than them, that they're going to say, well, Haney's never fought somebody this big. He never fought somebody this tall or whatever. He is a small guy. He doesn't bring a lot of power, but he brings a lot of tactics, skills, evasiveness, simple boxing, boring boxing, but pure boxing.
Oh, my God. Oh, so God, what's up, champ? What's coming on, man? He say, but he made way more money than Floyd at 25. Well, are you going to talk about the past? You know what? I'm not even going to entertain that. Floyd Mayweather and Devin Haney money. I don't give a fuck. It's what you have now. It's what you have now. Come on. It's what you have now, man. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop the nonsense. But I'm not trying to put Floyd against Devin. I'm putting the tapping his father keep doing, living through his son, saying all this stuff. Don't blame Keith Thurman for coming in here killing Devin Haney, saying he's too small, he ain't got no power, and I will hurt the kid. Stay at 40 and do what you got to do. He's using his name for clout. He using Booth's name for clout. Bill Haney eventually said, times we might even fight you. So, I mean, you Haney got to stop the madness. Blame his daddy. Blame his daddy. We got Dante in the building say Haney fighting Sandor Martinez. Exactly. That's his mandatory. See, they ain't mentioned nothing like that. I said it last show yesterday, Dante. The Haney wouldn't allow me to root for them because they aren't moving like a great. Fighters don't leave a meat on the bone to move up when they belt and start talking about guys out of the division. Yeah, because he got, like he said in the interview, he got all the smoke in his division. All the smoke in his division. Devin Haney is a model citizen, making his money, winning them fights, getting them belts, staying clean and out of trouble. Can't say that for same for Tanker, Floyd, and what Tanker Floyd got to do with Devin Haney and we talking about? Who talking about model citizen? Who the fuck cares about model citizen? Who cares? I only think about what people does inside the ring. That's it. That's it. That's it. When Ward ignored Triple G ducking ass, he locked in on Kovalov. All that Triple G at 168 fight start. Exactly. He talking about welterweight if Booth or Thurman fought that reason what y'all think would have happened to Reed's slow foot ass. He spent his career ducking Spence, Bud, and now Booth. Yeah. So tell me how he ducked Earl Spence. Tell me. Sit here right now. Tell me how Keith Thurman ducked Earl Spence. I want to see your boxing knowledge. I want to see your boxing knowledge. And then tell me how he ducked Bud. See, y'all do a lot of talking because y'all be listening to these podcasts and then hate Keith Thurman and don't tell y'all facts over feeling. But that's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm here to do. Tell me now, don't smile. Tell me how he ducked Spence and tell me how he ducked Bud. Tell me. Because I'm going to get the buzz thing out the way. The 10 million was never offered, was never said. They didn't even try to negotiate. They didn't even try to negotiate. They knew they were going to fight Amir Khan. But if Bud Crawford would have offered Keith Thurman $7 million, the same amount he offered Amir Khan, Keith Thurman would have took that $7 million. So tell me how he ducked Earl Spence. Can't nobody in here tell me how he ducked Earl Spence. I would kill you on the argument because you don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna wait though. You know what? I'm not even gonna play my Jeopardy music because I ain't even got time.
Keith, once upon a time, you were called the Keith Thurman test in your gym. Don't you think maybe the Haneys just want the challenge of the Keith Thurman test? Like, no one else really has the legs of Keith Thurman in boxing, right? You don't like them from a standpoint of them just trying to challenge themselves versus another pure boxer puncher and yourself?
No, I like, I mean, anybody who really wants it, they can get it. You really want it, you can get it. That's not a problem. You
heard that? If they really want it, they can get it. If they really want it, they can get it. Send the contract. I don't want to hear none of that stuff he said. Send the contract. They did all that talking. If you really want to fight, send the contract. But that's the excuses they're going to make. We all know they're going to make the excuses, man.
We got to go look at the drawing board and XYZ.
All right, I went back.
Watch the fucking tape, kid. Okay, you didn't know that this tall or whatever.
Dante say hitching shout outs and pay the T.O. beat up Taylor. Haney beat up Regis. Ain't Russell beat up Rancy? Cuban dude time for young guys to fight each other. Keith waited till he was irrelevant before he started calling out Bud and Earl. So he waited till he was irrelevant. That still ain't telling me how Keith Thurman ducked Earl Spence Jr. How the fuck did Keith Thurman duck Earl Spence Jr.? So y'all niggas just be talking. Tell me, how did he duck him? That's not no ducking. Why would Keith Thurman fight Earl Spence Jr.? What did Earl Spence Jr. do when Keith Thurman when he first came in and became a pro? For Keith Thurman to fight him? See, y'all got to know the timeline. You're just running your fucking mouth. Floyd Mayweather didn't want to fight Keith Thurman. He ducked Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was #1 for Floyd belt. Then Floyd started hollering, fight Earl Spence Jr. But Earl Spence Jr. hasn't fought anyone. So you want Keith Thurman to fight nobody Earl Spence Jr. when he first came into boxing. He hasn't even fought Kell Brook yet. Y'all stop the fucking lying. You don't know boxing. Stop it. Martin Luther King. Spence will come back from the dead and reclaim his throne. You really believe that? Oh my God. I don't know about that one, Champ. But if you believe it, shout out to Martin Luther. Oh man. The only problem is keeping you inactive. Yeah. 2 cents, I can tell you. That's funny. To be the face of boxing, you need to win to make money and stay clean. Oh, God, I'm done with you, champ. Dude is irrelevant, only good for lightweights who want to test the waters. That sound like Pacquiao and Canelo Alvarez fanatics for Devin. I can't relate. We listened to Prince back in the days, but we ain't dressed like him. Y'all be acting y'all play for the blouse of hell. Man, these dudes be tripping, man. But, I love it. I love it. Come on up in here. We don't, talking shit. Join members only. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button right now. Come on up here and tell me why y'all think that bullshit y'all saying now is irrelevant. That shit y'all saying is just crazy today, boy. But we're gonna listen for a minute. We're gonna listen for a minute. Oh man. MLK, Will Smith get knocked the fuck out again by Bud and she'll be tired. And they stop capping, family. He don't spin, bro. Kel the only one that gave him a shot. He don't spin, bro. Kel was the only one. 2 cents. Don't make me roast you, girl. Don't make me roast you on this channel. How in the hell he ducked Earl Smith Jr.? Tell me. Sit here and tell me how he ducked Earl Smith Jr. Do I gotta tell you the timeline? Okay, when should have Keith Thurman fought Earl Smith Jr.? Maybe that's what I need to ask. Somebody tell me when he should have fought him. When he should have fought him. Before he fought Kell Brook or after he fought? Tell me, let me know. Lou, don't let them, Lou, don't let them the trap you in that debate. 2 cents Smith is done. Post a link. Nah, I ain't posting no link. Nope, I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. I will put it up there, but I don't want to hear that stuff, man. Y'all talking crazy, but unknown with you talking about. Nobody Spence, you said it right. Spence still my guy. Still a way exciting fighters Crawford and still outsell Crawford. Man, let me tell y'all something. I don't have no horse in the Spence and Crawford race. I picked Earl Smith Jr. I thought Smith was going to beat Crawford, but Crawford beat the holy shit out of Earl Smith Jr. I mean, whitewash him from top to bottom. Ain't nothing I can say. Before Kell Brook. Okay, 2 cents. Before Kell Brook. See, the trap was laid. The trap was laid. Before Kell Brook. Who in the fuck was Earl Smith Jr. before Kell Brook? Who was Earl Smith Jr.? He only had 6 fights in before he fought Kell Brook, and all of them was no name. No names. Keith Thurman had Sean Porter and Danny Garcia, who was bigger names than Earl Smith Jr. Now, why in the fuck would you fight some damn Earl Smith Jr. who hadn't fought anyone before Kell Brook? Come on. You're going to lose this argument, 2 cents, because you be listening to the other podcasters. You should know the timeline. You should know the timeline. You're not going to win this one with me. Why would I fight Earl Smith Jr. when I can fight a bigger name in Sean Porter? Earl Smith Jr. fights, he hadn't fought nobody before he fought Kell Brook. Nobody. Why would I fight him when I can make bigger money fighting Sean Porter? And then, when he fought Kell Brook, Keith Thurman signed to fight Danny Garcia, another bigger name than Earl Spence. Earl Spence was just getting hot after he beat Kell Brook. Facts over feeling. Then I got to know your boxing, baby. You got to know your boxing. When they were both undefeated, hit the link. Hit the like button. That's right, Benzo. Tell him hit the like. Benzo, you might be right. Y'all stupid. Devin might fight Martin and Bill going to say he tried to fight Tank, Matias, and Thurman. They don't want to smoke. Yes, after the Kell Brooks fight, how hard is it to understand? Okay, after the Kell Brooks fight, okay, Keith signed to find Danny Garcia, I think it was in March. Earl Spence Jr. fought Kell Brook in March. Keith Thurman hurt his wrist, had surgery. He was out for 2 years. So how in the fuck he gonna fight Earl Spence Jr. after the Kell Brook? Because he fought Danny Garcia. He was out for 2 years. He was out for 2 years after Kell Brook. Now you shaking your head. Tell me how. So you want him to fight Kell Brook when he got pins in his hands? You know? Answer the question. Y'all better know your stuff, man, when you come up in here. You know? Crawford is just an opponent. Drew in the house. I know this show today. Tell me how he ducked Bud. Tell me how he ducked Bud, because that 10 million was fake. That 10 million was fake. No excuses. Keith Thurman said They was negotiating, and Bob said, "Oh, he won $10 million." Keith Thurman said they didn't even try to negotiate. They went to fight Kell Brooks for $7 million. So if you know Keith Thurman, you don't think Keith Thurman would have took that $7 million? You don't think Keith Thurman would have took that $7 million that they gave Amir Khan? You people are crazy. Y'all gotta know your boxing, man. You gotta know your boxing. It depends on if Keith wanted the Mayweather fight. He should have fought Spence. Nah, Eric, stop saying that bullshit. I ain't even gonna read it. You say the same shit over and over again. Why the fuck would you do that? That Mayweather wouldn't give you the fight. Come on, man. So you want to take Floyd Mayweather's word for it? Get out of here. Why? When you can make more money fighting Sean Porter, Danny Garcia getting the belts. Come on, man. Come on, Eric. Talk the bullshit. Talk real boxing. Not that shit. And I'm not bullshit. Talk real boxing. Come on, man. I wouldn't even did that shit. Floyd, oh, you go fight Earl Spence, I might fight you. Get the fuck out of here. Why would take Floyd Mayweather word for it? Come on, man. Y'all just keep it. Yeah, I got a common sense. I listen to myself. This about Devin. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh man. About to please explain the Ducky Thurman doing now. What are he doing? All right, let me say this. Now, if you all want to say something, I will say he's ducking boots. Now, I will give you all the compliments there in 2 cents. I don't think he want no smoke with Boots. He might say he'll fight Boots, but I don't think he want to smoke with Boots. I'm just gonna say that. And Crawford always say he's not fighting him. You know, Earl moved up to 54. Thurman kept getting injured and Spence kept flipping our car. That's why they didn't fight. Oh man, y'all funny. I know Thurman personally, but real talk, he ducked Bud. Nah, you can't tell me who he ducked, champ. I don't care who the fuck you know personally. You know, he's my favorite fighter, so you can't tell me who he ducked. Fuck all the rest of this shit. I know who he ducked, man. You know, now I can say he ducked Spence. I ain't gonna fight Spence and he had bigger fish to fry before Spence even became relevant. Explain to me. I got bigger fish to fry, Sean Porter and Danny Garcia, and Spence haven't even fought Kell Brook yet, but y'all want me to fight him. Go look at Spence's resume. Do I got to pull it up? He fought nobody's until he fought Kell Brook, and y'all want to keep Thurman to fight a nigga ain't fought nobody. Do that? What they do that shit at the boxing? Explain to me. Facts over feelings. When do they do that shit at boxing? You know? Oh, you want me to fight a nigga who just came into boxing for y'all pleasure. When I can go fight Sean Porter and Danny Garcia and make money. Man, y'all sound stupid right now. You sound stupid. You sound stupid. I mean, Eric would get bamboozled. That's what I see that now. He'll get bamboozled. He gonna believe Floyd Mayweather. Oh yeah, you go fight Earl Spence. I'm gonna give you a chance. Yeah, right. Y'all need to stop the bullshit. Oh my goodness, boy. I'm gonna pull it up for you soon. Come on, folks. You know, I love proving you niggas wrong, boy. Let me go back. Who is that? Earl Spence. When did he fight Kell Brook? All right. Before he fought Kell Brook, he fought Phil LaGreco, Chris Van Horn, Alexander Burrell, Chris Algieri, and Leonard Bundu. So you want Keith Thurman to fight him who fought that record instead of fight Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. Make it make sense. You dude just talking there. Make it make sense, man. Ain't he trying to fight Andre Berto after Berto fight this week? Yeah, that's why Andre Berto working out. Be spent 6 days a week and twice on Sunday. I believe you now, Benzo. I believe that. Well, let's listen to a little bit more what Keith Thurman got to say about Devin bum ass Haney.
Ever. He is a small guy. He doesn't bring a lot of power, but he brings a lot of tactics, skills, evasiveness. You know, simple boxing, boring boxing, but pure boxing.
Keith, once upon a time, you were called the Keith Thurman test in your gym. Don't you think maybe the Haneys just want the challenge of the Keith Thurman test? Like, no one else really has the legs of Keith Thurman in boxing, right?
Good of a boxer. Watch tape. Watch the fucking tape, kid.
Oh, I love this part.
I mean, anybody who really wants it.
I love this part.
You know,
he's really going to kill Vita's Prograis.
That's not a problem. You know, but that's just, you know, it's easy. It's easy to say that you want it. It's different to mean that you want it. It's easy to say that you want it. You know, a lot of people say that they want it. You know, I mean, look at Prograis before the fight. Oh, I didn't know he was that good of a boxer. Watch tape. Watch the fucking tape, kid. You didn't know.
Vita's Prograis say, "Oh, I didn't know he was that good of a boxer." Keith Thurman say, "Watch the fucking tape."
Devin Haney was that good of a boxer? You obviously didn't know. You didn't get ready to cut off the ring. You didn't get your feet ready to do nothing. Them rigoroo feet, boy.
I call them rigoroo feet.
I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do when you got rigoroo feet. You know, you can need to get new trainers. At the end of the day, I mean, that just wasn't competition. Yeah, man, I made great competition for the whole world. Thurman versus everybody. You can never act like, oh, Keith Thurman? Oh, that guy? Oh, he gets beat easy. Oh, he gets beat, so easy. You know, Spence didn't want it. Even after it was mandatory, you know, they want big fights. They want checks.
So, son, stop hating on my guy, Keith Thurman. Stop being a hater. Hater ain't going to get you nowhere. Benzo, what's your favorite boxing channel? Because I already know. What's his favorite boxing channel, AJ? Y'all funny. Oh, man, Blackfoot, bitch. What is he talking about? I don't understand. Y'all tripping. Oh, man. Yeah. Ain't trying. Y'all funny, man. Y'all real funny, man. But y'all hit that like button, man. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Hit the poll, man. You know, we talking to Keith Thurman on the Haney voice. The boxing voice is the Haney voice. Let me know what y'all think. You know what I mean? You know, and tell me what you think. If they really did fight, how long would that fight go? You know, that's what I need. If Keith Thurman and Devin Haney fought, how long would that fight go? If Devin Haney and Boots in his sport, how long would that fight go? You know, come on in and put it in the comment section, man. You know, we tired of hearing Bill Haney cap. We are so tired of hearing Bill Haney cap. I think Berto fighting Robert the Ghost Guerrero and David Morrell card this weekend. Berto 40. That's how Haney like his opponents. Hey, Dante, they've been calling Bill out all day, champ. They've been calling him out all day, man. I'm telling you, man, they funny. Drew say, Haney should have taken an easy fight at 147. Keith Thurman. Okay. See what happened there. Let him do it. See if Bill don't start crying. Welcome to the Tony said, welcome to the channel. AJ, I like manager Marty because he manages a Dollar General and give me a discount. I'm gonna fight the guy so I can get the mega fight. Y'all funny. Hey, tell him, Keith.
He got his butt whooped then anyway. You know, so I mean, people know, man. I know as a fighter that deep down, y'all know, man. Y'all know when you're talking that ish, whether you're gonna bring something to the table or not.
I'm gonna put this link out in a minute. If y'all come on, make sure that you don't be over talking each other. I'm gonna put the link out in a minute. Make sure you don't be over talking each other, or I'm gonna pull you off, man. Listen to everybody comments.
Okay. When Charlo fought Canelo this year, we all know that was supposed to be Big Brother's spot. We all know little brother wasn't supposed to be taking big bro's spot like that. Come on, man. Come on. You know, we know which Charlo was supposed to be in the ring with Canelo. They got the wrong one, man. Look what kind of fight y'all got, man. It wasn't even a fight. It was like a sparring session where I just don't get knocked out. You know, it's weak, man. There's some names and some boxing and what they're doing sometimes these days, I just think is weak, man. I was talking to my buddy, man. I said, you know, we ain't ever gonna see it again. But after that week, that whole week card of Haney's, that whole week card, I'll tell you, man, it made me reminisce that once upon a time, you talk about once upon a time stories. Once upon a time, there used to be a thing called a triple header.
He said that weak ass card. It ain't no fun if we can't overtalk each other. Yeah, I'm about to wind this Keith Thurman interview down, man. Let me see what else I want y'all to hear. Then I'll let y'all go for it in a minute.
Fights are on pay-per-view.
It would be. That's not a lie. It would be. Yes, sir.
I mean,
I'm just saying, as far as potential, I'm just saying about potential contractual fights that would be brought to the table next year. I'm saying they've been acting like, you know, but I've never really seen certain things on the table. But I wouldn't be surprised if they want to appear. I'm just being Miss Cleo. I'm predicting my own future, you know, with names that'll be thrown at me from 147, come up fighters like Haney, you know, but they want something bigger and better. That's why they said Thurman name, you know.
That's all they do is say somebody's name.
I listened to his daddy's report in the article. Oh, we respect Thurman. Thurman's a legend. This and that. We got to get in the ring with legends. And, you know, okay, but, you know, your son can actually get hurt by a legend, you know. I got dropped by a legend, you know, so you gotta be careful, man. He's still small. He's not dangerous. Whatchamacallit was walking through his punches. Lomachenko. Okay, Lomachenko.
And that's all I was telling you guys. You know, but when I said y'all get mad at me, like Keith Thurman said, he's small, he ain't got no pop. Lomachenko was walking through his shit. So what make you think he can beat somebody bigger, man? That's at 47, man. He need to stay at 40 and get that work. There's a whole bunch of fighters at 40. I don't like Thurman, but I was like, that Haney pay-per-view card was terrible. Thurman just said the same thing. I heard a guy today talking about that pay-per-view did 200. That's cap. Damn, they plum drunk. Come on, man. Stop the bullshit. They want someone old and washed up. Exactly. They you know, but you know what? I don't even think it's that no more 2 cents. I think they just clout chasing. He's on the high. He lost to Lomo, my opinion. He just beat Rigoroo that was, like everybody said, Keith Thurman said, made for him. And people is on the high. I mean, come on, man. I mean, but, you know, I understand why. Now, if you go and clean out the 140-pound division, I will give Devin Haney so much respect on this channel. They'll start calling me the Haney Entertainment. Oh, man. They'll start calling me the Devin Haney Entertainment.
Regis couldn't take 2 steps forward, you know, to save his life, you know. He was trying to box from the outside. He didn't. That was a mistake. You know, some of my fight fans from Clearwater, they were saying that Regis got to take it to him like Sean Porter. Sean Porter was in the building, and Regis he didn't have that kind of legs. He didn't have that kind of footwork. He didn't have that kind of pressure to be up in his chest. You know. But yeah, you know, Loma was walking into check hooks. You know, I know a lot of people say Haney didn't win that fight. I stopped watching the fight because I thought Haney had it in the bag by the time I stopped watching the fight, because I still.
Yeah, y'all hit the like button. I put the link up in there. Like I said, man, come on up in here. Show me your picture. I don't want to see nobody up in here. You know. Come talk responsibly. Don't overtalk each other. I at least want to hear somebody talk nothing. Dig the link. Soon as Thurman cut off the ponytail, his career was finished. He like Samson Drew. He was like Samson Drew. Funny. Oh man,
you know, he was throwing some good body shots. He was laying little overhand rights and a lot of check hooks. Up until I stopped watching the fight, where eventually the fight was turning around. But I just think it's too late. So I still agree that if Loma didn't knock Haney down, then he wasn't gonna. If they think he can do that to Keith Thurman, sign him up. Like he said, should be next level, you know. But this kid, you know, they just want to do
like
big fights.
Without the head, man.
You know, you gotta be careful because it can be.
The link is in the comment. You want to come on up in here for a minute? Tell me what you think about the Keith Thurman interview, or whatever's on your mind.
Are there for a reason.
You said Thurman duck.
Like I said, Canelo.
Good and fair. You bring that bullshit up, and I can kill you in that conversation real quick.
Very talented.
You know, because it's always a timeline.
You know, he boxes to win. He doesn't box to show. He doesn't box to showboat. All he cares about is the definition of boxing: hit and don't get hit. Right. So, if they think he can do that to Keith Thurman, sign him up. Like he said,
sign him up.
There ain't no greater test than the Keith Thurman test, man. I put so many welterweights through it. I'll go ahead and put these lightweights through it. The only thing I can give them props for, if they really mean it, if they're really about this fight, you know, it means a lot for a lightweight to be moving up to welterweight and to be fighting a puncher like myself, you know. So that is a really big challenge, a really big step up. You know, of course, we've had a little bit of rumors that were nothing but rumors about me and Tank. You know, Tank's another lightweight. Reminds me of Pacquiao, but just punches like a tank. You know, he's got that speed, got that power. He got some slickness. You know, but that's the thing, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how eager they are to just keep moving up and make these kind of fights happen. But I think, you know, Tank David.
His father was on this morning still talking about Keith Thurman. When would you be available in the first quarter? Because if you don't know, they're free agents. That was a one-off deal with me.
Now, that's when they start lying and talking about they ain't got no fight. WBC had mandated Devin Haney will have to fight his mandatory, and that's Sandor Martin. So Ness is capping. He's always capping for the Haney voice, you know, and Keith should have stopped him right there, you know, for capping. You know, it's a shame, man.
I've waited a long time. If there's a big money fight for me to wait for this summer, I might have to take it if the money is worth my while.
All right, that's it. I'm done. Yeah, man. So that was Keith Thurman. You know, in the interview, you know, he said what he had to say. Man. Both of them dudes, you know, it was a trash fight. The whole fight card was trash. You know, Riggeroo act like he ain't know what to do. He ain't know what to fight, who to fight. I mean, it just Rita just act like he never knew how to fight. But if you really think about it, I be trying to teach you guys, man. He lost his last fight. The last fight, really, he lost. They gave it to him. He got knocked down his last fight. He only threw 3 to 4 punches around his last fight. He's flat-footed. So what did you guys really think Devin Haney was going to do to this dude? You know? Yeah. What do you really think? You know? So if you want to talk about it, hit the link. The link is up there. The link is in the comments. Come on up in here. You know, we had a little bit of time to talk about some fights or whatever you want to talk about, man. This is what we do on the Butter Entertainment. You know, no hate here. We let you get your shit off. Just don't get to disrespecting nobody. You know, just don't get to disrespecting nobody, because we all know. Mad Chad is in the building. What's going on, Mad Chad? Yeah, man. If you heard the Keith Thurman interview, come on up in here. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you thought about Keith, the Haney voice, the Boston voice interviewing Keith. Keith just destroying the shit out of that's a smart guy right there. I like this guy already. I might give him a wrench. Keith Thurman knocks Haney out in 6 rounds. I'm telling you, I just get my popcorn and laugh, man. I like Mad Chad, man. Mad Chad coming here telling the truth, man. No, who was that? Oh, Mad Chad, Marvin Hagler. It look like Marvin Hagler. But yeah, man, come on up here and hit the link if you want to come on the panel just to talk some shit. Let me know what you think about the fight that passed and what's next. And what if you heard the interview what Keith Thurman said today, man. Oh, okay. I respect Marvin Hagler, but I was a Ray Leonard fan. I'm from DC, so straight Ray Leonard. But hey, Marvin Hagler won the ghost, baby. He won the ghost because nobody right now beat him. None of these dudes right now fighting can beat Marvin Hagler. None of them. None of them. And I don't want to hit Triple G, none of them. Canelo, none of them will give Marvin Hagler any kind of go. Hagler stops all of them. And I'm about to say they probably couldn't beat Jane and Beast Mugabe either. Back in the days where we had real fighters, people who had the killer instinct, these little soft ass niggas like Haney and Keyshawn David and Cole Stevenson, they good fighters, real good fighters. But you gotta have killer instinct, man. If you know you better than these dudes and can whoop these dudes' ass, why don't you prove it? Get in there and knock them niggas out. Knock their asses out. Devin had a chance. Regis was done after the 9th. He could have knocked them out, but he too careful. And I don't want to make no comparison, but if that was Tank Davis and Regis Prograis, that fight would have been over in 7 rounds. 7, 8 rounds, it would have been done. Regis would have been asleep. He would have been slept. Regis look like shit. Like Keith Thurman said, Regis look like some shit. Hey, my girl, 2 cents in the building. What's up, baby?
What up, brother? What up?
Ain't too much enough.
What's going on?
Just in here loving the day, love the show, loving what Keith said. I'm listening.
He got to be the worst manager on the planet. Bill Haney got to be the worst manager on the planet if he ain't got another fight lined up for Dev right now as we speak. All this, we need to call and see, and that's not how boxing business works. They got 3 fights lined up in advance. So for us to sit here and be thinking, oh, after the fight, he hopped on the phone and called this person, or he's trying to make a fight. That's not how boxing business works. You're not about to just be calling people and trying to make a fight. This stuff is already decided. He knew before he fought Lomachenko he was going to match him to fight Regis. He already knew that. That's why it's so easy to call cap on all this stuff that Bill is saying. I don't know why y'all not seeing that, but I guess if you don't understand the business of boxing.
2 cents. 2 cents. You ain't gonna like this comment. Get on them. You read it?
I know that Bill Haney already has another fight lined up for Devin Haney.
Well, I'm gonna say this. He really don't, because he got a mandatory in Southall Martin. WBC, Marissa Sumar gonna make Bill Haney.
Roberto, you think they found out about the mandatory after the fight, or they knew before?
Oh, they knew. They been knew it.
Exactly. So it just don't make no sense. And why is Bill? So now they saying that Bill talked to the wrong person from Matias.
I told you that yesterday.
How? We talking about $4 million, and you telling me you talking to the wrong person, Bill? Cut it out. They asked for $4 million, and then when he found out that was the wrong person, they called them. They spoke Spanish. They hung up on him. Oh, Bill Haney. Big Tony said the question is, what Regis learned in those extra weeks of training camp? He was talking shit. He ain't learned nothing at all, man. Nothing at all. Oh my God. I don't know what Regis was doing in camp. What did you do? What adjustment did you make? Like what? Maybe he overtrained. He talking about he was in camp for 4 months. Working on what?
Nothing.
Working on
He
what?
I mean, I ain't never in my life said, well, he looks trashy last fight. So, you know, I just, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, I just know that I hope and see him Devin fight some of them dudes at 140. And if he beat him, shout out to David Haney. AJ 6'4", you a good user, yo. Yeah, we got the link in there. Y'all want to come up in here and talk some boxing for a minute, man. You know, and two says out of damn mind talking about Keith Thurman, Doug Earl Smith Jr. I just want to know that.
I ain't finna into that with you because I'm coming back with my receipts. I gotta have my receipts with me.
You better get them, because no.
Yeah, I know. I already see. I can already tell. I need my receipts on this one.
Exactly, because I made a video timeline. The timeline is perfect, could nobody rebuttal it. You know.
Well, let me ask you this though. Why was it okay for Kell Brook to fight him if he hadn't fought nobody?
Because they made him the mandatory for Kell Brook's belt.
Oh, okay.
And you know, and when he died, let me ask you something. You're a fighter. You Keith Thurman. Earl Smith just got into it, right? Just came to pros. Now, Sean Porter already got a name, right?
Mm-hmm.
So who you going to fight?
I'll fight Sean Porter.
Exactly.
But Keith was always also saying, get a belt, I'll fight you.
The fans say Thurman ain't black enough one time. Man, y'all missed out playing.
What about all the ducking Keith Thurman doing right now as we speak? He turning down. He turning down every fight he gets offered.
Let me tell you how I do this. I don't listen to what everybody say. I'm with Keith Thurman. I'm with Al Heyman. I'm with that. If a contract or nothing don't come through or offer sheet come through my table, there's no offer.
Okay, didn't he get offered a standing on this fight?
I don't know. That was a rumor.
Oh, okay.
It was a rumor. I mean, they said it was going to happen, but Keith ain't nobody ever asked him about it. I don't even know what happened. Because he said until he get the paperwork, it's not a fight.
Man, Keith is about to Keith put himself on the shelf, man.
Yeah,
all
and
he's doing is talking after everybody fight, saying what he would have did. Either you need to start commentating, or you need to get in the ring and fight somebody, Keith.
Well, is it his fault?
Is it his fault?
Ask me. If he don't get a paper, like he said, Al Heyman used to send him 2-3 names to pick a fight. He said Al haven't sent him nothing.
Why you think that is?
Because don't nobody want to fight him. They ducking us.
Come on. They can't wait to get in the ring with Keith Thurman. He ain't been in the ring in a while.
I'm fucking with you. I say the only fight that needs to be lined up is Devin is the title fights at 140. 1,000%, Eric. Eric Devin is going to unify 147, 140 dudes. Oh my God. Phantom, please don't tell me you one of them people. Please don't tell me you. Oh, you hear that shit 2 cents?
Devin gonna unify 140. So he gonna be Boots?
He gonna be Boots, Crawford.
He gonna go be standing on this?
He gonna be Boots and Crawford, the 2 belt holders. He gonna beat everybody, but I hear y'all. He the baddest man in the world that lost to Lomachenko. I understand.
I do think, I'm not saying he's gonna beat these people, not at 47, but I do think he has the skill to be able to outclass a lot of these fighters at 140. But we can stop the he gonna knock folks out talk.
Yeah, y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to come up in here, hit the link. The link is in the description. Y'all talking a lot of bullshit today, boy. A lot of bullshit. Look at Benzo. Stop the bullshit, Benzo. Thurman turned into 2 Gary Russell Jr. Yeah. Yeah.
Gary Russell Jr. the other day still talking about he trying to fight Tank. Dude,
that's done, man. That's done. Let me tell y'all the best fighter at 140. Gary Antoine Russell. So all y'all can say all that bullshit all you want. The best fighter at 140 is Gary Antoine Russell.
I gotta think about that. Let me think about that.
Eric say that's Cap the Phantom. Everyone at 140 looking at Devin like he a bowl of fried chicken. They won't even say Matia's name. Oh, not at all. Benzo, you talk to yourself all the time. Oh, they tripping in the chat. Phantom, you supposed to be guarding the door at the tavern. Phantom full of shit. I know that. Yeah, I know that, man. But I'm telling y'all, man. If
Teofimo mess around and be Gary Antoine Russell.
Who?
Teofimo.
I don't know, man. It depends on what Teofimo come up. I mean, show up. You know, because he ain't been, you know, I like TLC. You ain't going to hear me down Teofimo Lopez. I like Teofimo Lopez. But I think, you know, pressure busts pipes. Gary Antoine got that pressure. And if he lets Sandor Martin put him down twice, just imagine what Gary Antoine going to do. Southpaw. Power, take a punch. It's gonna be hard to beat that kid. Watch what I tell you. 24 gonna be his year. 24 is gonna be his year. He say, Benzo, I don't know how you got the energy to do all these accounts, man. Tucson, don't let Lou spin you with them weak ass scenarios. Yeah, if Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, bigger fight than Mayweather Jr. See, don't let Earth spin you with that bullshit. See, I don't use bullshit. Look, ask Earth why Floyd Mayweather ducked Keith Thurman.
Man, Floyd ain't dug no Keith Thurman.
Ask Earth why.
Why was Floyd Mayweather duck Keith Thurman?
Let me ask you this. Floyd was 36 years old. Keith Thurman was fresh knocking people out back then. Keith Thurman was Floyd Mayweather number one, super. Floyd turned it down and went for Andre Berto. That's not a duck.
He might have wanted too much money.
Anyway. Oh my God!
Mayweather, listen. Mayweather gonna keep them expenses low.
He gave Andre Berto $5 million. He gave Andre Berto $5 million. He didn't want that young smoke. But look, I'm not saying Keith would have beat him. I still think Floyd would have beat him, but he just ain't want to fight. That's all. But that was a good comeback, though. I like that. Oh, man, they ain't here tripping. AJ, you capping. Benzo is a good user. Yeah, hit the link. Y'all want to come on? Y'all want some smoke? Hit the link, man. And, you know, we can talk about it. But make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And make sure y'all can handle the truth up in here. Because, you know, if you can't handle the truth, ain't the use of coming up in here. Because I'm going to tell you now. You put me back down. Oh, my fault. Come on back in. My fault. I'm sorry. But yeah, my fault. I'm sorry. Yeah. But come on up in here, hit the link if you want some smoke. Tell me what you think about the Keith Thurman interview, the fights coming up, or whatever you want to talk about. We can freestyle today. The fuel, the crowd.
I got a question for you. How can Bill Haney say Matias wanting $4 million is too much, but he wants $30 million to fight Tank?
Hey man, you know it is what they ain't trying to get that money up. The fuel, the proud. What's up, Miss Lady? Say Benzo is a cool dude. AJ, stop hating. Benzo foolish. I don't know about that. The fuel, the proud. Oh man, but you know, wait a minute. I got something for you on that one. You say he's a cool dude. He been acting like an asshole over here. No, let me see. Here you go. You say he a cool dude?
Do you have evidence of this?
Oh man.
Do you have evidence of this?
Yeah, y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Come on up in here. Tell me what you thought about what Keith Thurman said. You know, hey, I give all women who comes on this show wrenches. Yeah, I'm discriminating. So, the few, the problem, I give all women that comes on the show wrenches. So she gets the wrench. Let me wrench her up right now. Yeah, that's what I do. Because I love when women can talk sports. You know, it's because they talk better than some of these dudes that don't know shit. You know what I mean? 2 cents.
Yeah, man, we gotta know what we talking about.
Exactly, man. But Keith ain't tell no lie. You know, you just gotta you gotta blame Bill Haney for putting his name in his mouth. And now if I'm Keith, I'll make him prove it. That's
He
just
should
how
have
I'm
been like,
going.
let's do it. He should have said, let's do it. Keith give every reason why he can't fight somebody.
Yeah, no, he said it at the end of the interview. I played it. He said, let's do it. If they really want to smoke, send the offer and let's do it. But we know it ain't gonna happen because that Bill is just capping as usual. He's capping as usual. Oh yeah. There you go. A standing moderator. There you go. The few, the proud, she got a ranch. Welcome to the ranch. Yeah, I get women ranch real quick. But y'all men, y'all gotta earn y'all shit because y'all full of shit. You know what I mean? Anthony G say Floyd did duck Thurman. At the time, the power and speed was 2 days to Floyd's money. Exactly. Tell him, Anthony. She don't know what she talking about. She don't know that. She ain't want that smoke.
Floyd Mayweather duck Keith Thurman.
Why he ain't take the fight? Well, why he didn't take the fight? And Floyd, I love Floyd, but Floyd was old. He was 36, 37. He ain't want that young gun. That was Keith was one time Thurman. You better not duck me, son Thurman. He ain't want that smoke. AJ,
So
I got.
Why Keith just ain't fight Spence then?
Why would he do that?
So you get the fight with Mayweather.
Who gonna make? So you gonna believe everything Mayweather say?
Usually he be a man of his word with that.
Man, getting out when it comes to fight, you out your damn mind. He went for the Andre Berto, gave Berto that $5 million and kept him moving. There's too many people in Benzo's side. You may want to hold up on that loop. Nah, I said women. Nah, I'm good. When Mayweather fought Berto, he was 38 years old. The math ain't. Yeah, he fought him later because they ain't fight nobody. Thurman will knock out Haney. I knew I like you. I knew I like you, the few, the proud. That fight wouldn't go 6 rounds, 2 cents. What you think?
How do you think Thurman looked against Mario?
It looked like he'd been out the ring for a minute. But y'all got to think, if them were 8-ounce gloves, that fight would have been over when he hurt him in the 3rd round. They fought in 10-ounce gloves. Boyo said he wanted 10-ounce, requested 10-ounce gloves. And they fight in 8-ounce gloves. Keith still hurt his ass 3 times.
Yeah, but Barrios hurt Keith too.
Well, everybody hurt Keith Thurman to the stomach. Everybody do that. Ain't nothing new. But like Keith Thurman say, did I go down? Did he go down?
Thurman need to get he need to get in the ring. I don't want to hear him talking no more.
I don't want to hear no more either. That's my guy. Either he get in there, fight, boost, the knowness, or move up to 54, or retire. That's all I got to say. Bendo say, I've been coming here for a month and nowhere I identify as she, her. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do Bendo deserve a wrench too, because he been talking some wild stuff, man. He didn't fight nobody like that.
Benzo cool though. He's cool. He's a cool troll.
He cool, you sure? Cause the quicker I give it, the quicker I can take it away.
Well, yeah. Let's give Benzo a wrench.
All right, he got one. Jay say they went to the zone for safety and a well-planned out route of less talented, old, short, low fighters to look better. But Haney fought well, and I hope Regis just take a long vacation. Go high with Spence.
And if you think that Devin Haney is not signed with the zone, y'all tripping.
Devin finds, yeah, they just ain't gonna mention it.
I just seen the video with Eddie Hearn. I saved it so I can watch it tonight. Talking about what's next for Devin Haney and how his next, I think 3 fights gonna be with the zone or something like that. I gotta watch it though, so don't quote me on that. But I do believe they are with the zone. You think that a company is gonna come let you get their belt and then just leave? No.
He said 2 cents, my girl. Oh, now you like her. You done talk that crap about her.
That's how he just be trolling me.
Let's salute to the pound in the chat. What's up, Timothy? What's going on, man? But yeah, man. I guess y'all ain't want no smoke. I put the link in there. Come on up in here. Talk some talk. What you think about the Keith Thurman interview? If you heard it. 2 cents said Devin Haney don't want no smoke with nobody. But everybody over 33. Thurman would have been out the ring for 2 years in Boyos. Yeah. You right. She said he loved 2 cents.
And he talking about, when I get a big money offer, you're not going to be ready for it. You've been out the ring for 1,000 years.
It ain't been no 2 years yet, have it?
Man,
hey, time's flying.
That's what I'm saying. You're not going to be ready for no big opportunity. You're not even putting yourself in a position to be ready for a big opportunity. So what you telling me is you just want to fight a big fight for big money to get your ass whooped.
Who said he going to get his ass whooped?
You ain't been in. Listen, you older. You've been out the ring. They bodies ain't the same. You're not just about to get in shape and go in there. Ring rust is a big factor.
He right, but he's been training. I still think he's going to fight Stanonis. I still think that's the fight he's going to come back with.
We shall see. But I'm about to hop off here. It's good hopping up here. I'm going to holler at y'all.
All right.
I'm about to go back in the chat.
All right. Be careful in there. They in there tripping. Yeah, shout out for 2 cents. Y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. I appreciate y'all coming over. I really do. Come on up in here. Facts over feelings on this channel. No discrimination, none of that. We let you say what you got to say unless it's very disrespectful. Then I put your ass up out of here. Other than that, come on over here. Come on up in here and let's talk some boxing. Keith Thurman say Devin Haney read the Prograis shit was trash. I mean, pure trash. and they faker. Mr. Unblock me up in here. What's going on? Thurman in a bad place with his stock down, but too dangerous for the guy on the rise. Exactly. I agree with that. Anthony. I totally agree with that. Wait, so sorry for hitting y'all with the reel. You ain't hitting nobody with no reel. Get out of here. You bullshitting. We argue about that thing every time, man. Make sure y'all hit the poll, man. Y'all hit that like button. Come on up in here. We talking Keith Thurman, Devin Haney. Bill Haney captain. As always, man. And they finally called his bluff, but he got a mandatory. Devin Haney got a mandatory. Sandor Martin. WBC, Mauricio Sulaiman say he's not gonna take no step aside money, and that's Devin Haney mandatory, and that's probably who Devin Haney gonna have to fight next. Sandor Martin. You know what I mean? And after that, Lord knows. Haney and Tio. I would love to see that. They got history, but the few, the proud, I think Teofimo, something wrong with him, man. He be pricing this 10 million, 20. Come on, man. I think Teofimo Lopez keep pricing himself out. Ain't nobody paying that man 10 million, but I do think he deserves a good payday because he got one of the best records in boxing. We can say we don't like T.O. and all this shit. He got one of the best records in boxing. He just mentally fucked up. Something mentally wrong with him, man. Something mentally fucked up with him. It's the like for my guy. He working his ass off to entertain y'all, show some support. I appreciate it, Sandor Martin, boy, he should go back to Spain with that boy. But I'm telling you, can you imagine him and Devin Haney fighting? Oh my, we're gonna be like this. I don't agree with you, but you my homie for life, bro. Yeah, man. Can you imagine them dudes, man? Yeah. Come on up in here. We doing a little bit of overtime today. Hit that like button. Women, get rented on this show because I love when women can talk boxing or football. We do football on Sunday. Yeah, we do football on Sundays, 11 o'clock Eastern DC time. You know what I mean? Come on up in here, talk some football, but we do boxing, man. So, Timothy, what island am I from? Yeah, man. So, then Terrence Crawford said today that Bill Haney mentioned his name with Devin. See, all this clout chasing that Bill Haney is doing is just to keep Devin's name, you know, it's hot right now. So you keep it hot. You keep it hot. But for real, we know he ain't going none of that smoke. And if he did, it's because he can't make that weight. If it did, it's because Devin Haney cannot make that weight. That's the only way he would go up to 147, man. He's a big youngin. He's a big youngin. But them boys up at 47 is bigger. They stronger. They hit harder. You know, he got the talent to bomb and weave and move, but they'll catch up with him up there, man. He better stay at 40. He better stay at 40 and do his thing, man. And, you know, doing this thing at 40, it's going to be a hard task, but, you know, if he care about the belts again, he want to be like Terrence Crawford, become a two-time undisputed champion of the world. There you go. You know, there you go. Got Matiz. Who got a belt? Matiz. We got Rolly and Teofimo. Rolly got a mandatory. He got to fight over in London. So I don't know if he's going to fight. If Rolly ain't going to fight nobody, drop the belt. You know? If Rolly not going to fight nobody, they need to take the belt from Rolly, man. Anybody got time for that bullshit, man? You know, you need to get up there and fight somebody, man. All this injury, he been injured for a whole year and a half now. No, he been injured since that old man put that old man strength on him. Rolly don't want that smoke no more. Join members only, you get free merch. Join Patreon, you know. Got some interviews up on Patreon, man. We doing the damn thing over here. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. Hit that like button, hit the poll, man. This is what we do. Bill Haney, master marketing. Man, he the best. I give him credit. You got to give him credit. J-Rock, nigga the biggest Canelo ass kisser of them all right there. But that's my guy. Oh, man. We got 28 votes on the poll. Is Bill Haney capping about fighting Thurman? 57% said yes. 43% said no. J-Rock is the biggest Canelo man kiss ass of them all. There you go right there. See, look. Oh, hell, Canelo. Oh, my goodness, man. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, boy, next year going to be the year. Right now we got fights. Question, where the fuck is Hurd? Judd Hurd just fight, man. That you talking about, Jay? Judd Hurd, my man, just for Friday, last Thursday. Yeah, last Thursday, he knocked some dude out in the third round. Whoever he fought, he knocked him out in the third round. So Judd Hurd on his comeback. Oh, man, we got trouble. Oh, we got trouble. Cop Killer in the building, my guy. What's up, Cop Killer? Yeah, I love this stuff. Out with the old, in with the new. Salute for Baltimore, gang, and the Boston fans that joined the live stream. What's up, Cop Killer? Damn, nobody mentioned. Yeah, John Hurd fought last week. He fought in some little small venue, J.A. He knocked some dude out. Benzo say, J-Rock Canelo is the face of boxing in golf. Oh, shit. Benzo, if you don't stop the trolling, champ, stop it, man. Oh, man. Hey, Cop Killer, what's going on, man? What do you think about Bill Haney and all these capping he been doing, man? That capping is catching up with him. You know, all that capping is going to catch up with him. J-Rock, Canelo can't be What's my guy name for the Golden State Warriors? He can't be the point guard, man. Keep no time, better watch his mouth before Devin give him 5 across his lips. Yeah, you right. 5 across, it's going to be 5 rounds. That's it. The Devin going down and out, and people going to curse the son out, Bill out for putting his son in that danger. Danger, Will Robinson. But you got to listen to the interview, though. I mean, he told facts, straight facts. You know, if you're going to mention his name, he's going to tell you that shit was trash. Both of them dudes trash. He's too small. He told facts. Yeah, Steph Curry. You know, Canelo can't fuck with Steph Curry in golf. Get out of here. You know, yeah, man. Y'all hit that like button, hit the poll, man. You know, you ain't a subscriber. You know, Devin Haney and Bill Haney, they capping as usual, baby. It's just a party up on the rebuttal, baby. That's what we do. It's a party. Yeah. Come on up in here and talk some boxing. Facts over feelings on this channel. Facts over feelings, only the strong survive, baby. Yeah, only the strong survive. You say, Steph Curry mom is a hot nerd. So, Lou, I told you Nella was fighting David. Let's go. He ain't fighting no David yet. I ain't until I see the paper sign, J-Rock. I'm not gonna listen to your bullshit. You know, we'll see. We'll see. If Canelo fight Dave Benavidez, it'll be about time. It'll be about time. You know, because he getting pressure. He getting pressure. Tony, how many likes we got? He getting pressure on everybody to fight somebody. He can't keep fighting these little guys, man. Hey, look, champ. You're not from DC. You can't say Skrilla. I'm the only one who can say Skrilla. I ain't gonna put no Skrilla on it. I hope he do fight him. 21. We got 29 people voting on the poll, man. Can y'all hit the daggone hit the like button, man? I really appreciate it. Share the video when you get off up in here, man. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. It is what it is. Say about CDB stand for Canelo Duck Boxer. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Mr. Perlin. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man, oh man, it might do. I think it do. J-Bob, answer the question, champ. Cop Killer say Canelo the biggest duck in boxing. The coward don't want no smoke with David Benavidez, Bivol, or Baturvia. I'm gonna let that sizzle in the spirit. I'm gonna let that sizzle in his spirit, man. Damn, J-Rock, is that true? Damn, they say Canelo ducking. You know, don't say it too loud though, man, you know. But I don't know, man. If he fighting Dave Benavidez in May, I'd love to see it. I'm still, you know, I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a difficult fight for Dave Benavidez. You know, but Canelo still Canelo. Canelo is still Canelo, man. So no matter what, that's gonna be a tough fight. Canelo, your favorite fighter. Nah, he ain't my favorite fighter. Yeah, man. Y'all subscribe to the channel, man. You know, share the video, take it wherever you're going. He giving, man. Oh my God. He giving people the finger, man. Come on, man. Top Killer Canelo doing nothing different than what Floyd did in his 30s. Thurman's favorite fighter is Canelo. Oh man. You know, they doing it. You about right, Benzo. I can't kill you on that one, man. After 30, Floyd started picking his fight strategically. You right about that, you know. But it still fought named people. You know, it wasn't no Liam Smiths and all them people that Floyd fought. So Canelo, he can do what he want, but you know, when the walls is closing in and the people on your ass, you gotta fight who they want to fight. What's up with the PBC? Are they gonna announce some fights or what? Well, they always said in March, PBC and Amazon Prime showcasing Gervonta Tank Davis will be on there, but we don't know who he fighting. We don't know who he fighting. I hope it ain't Pitbull Cruz. Oh. Yeah, PBC, Amazon Prime announced in March will be the beginning of their showcase, and they say it will be Gervonta Tank Davis showcasing in March. Nella will fight David way before Bud fight Boots. That's facts. You know what? I gotta agree with you on that one. Yeah, I'm with you, J.A. You know, that's when the new contract start with Amazon Prime in March. But I hope it be a fire card, man. I hope it be, if it's up to me, I know Tank said he don't want to fight Pitbull Cruz. So if it's up to me, J.A., hopefully it's Frank Martin. Hopefully it's Frank Martin, because I know it ain't Shakur. So hopefully it's Frank Martin. And then after Frank Martin, go after Shakur Stevenson. You know? Tank got to step up to the plate. You got to step it up. You know? No more other stuff, man. I want to see these guys fight each other, man, before the fans get disinterested, you know? Before the fans say, nah, I'm done, man. But that's what I really say, man. But yeah, man. Let me end this poll. Man, don't say Shakur and that fight going to be on a Tuesday night on regular television. In the poll, 29 votes, is Bill Haney capping about fighting Thurman. 55% said yes. 45% says no. Yeah. Look at the poll results, man. You know, I mean, Bill is doing what he's supposed to do, but I think he's just doing it too much, man. You know, he living through his son, but come on, man. Stop being real with these people. Stop the bullshit, man. That's what he got to do. Stop being real with these people, man. So, yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody coming in, man. The same time tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Thank Benzo for bringing people over here. I really appreciate you, champ. Make sure they hit the like button and subscribe to the Butter Entertainment. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Hit that like button and share the video, man. Peace and blessings.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up.